Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. So in this video it's time to learn a really cool professional card trick. We're going to use the 4 aces and we're going to use this deck of cards. On every ace I'm going to place some cards. So for example, this ace of clubs has a small pile, this ace of diamonds has a small pile, the ace of hearts and the ace of spades, right? We're going to lose those 4 aces into the deck. So the first one goes here, done. The second one is the ace of diamonds, goes in between, gone. The next one is the ace of hearts, goes on top, there you have it, right? And I'm gonna shuffle this ace of hearts in between all those cards, perfect. And the last one is the ace of spades, that goes there in between as well. Now watch this, we're gonna use some magic on this side and also on this side. Now, to amaze the audience, I will show you that one ace is now turning itself over into the deck. And that's not an ace, that's a 7. But it would have been really foolish of me that the first step of the trick is already went wrong. Now don't worry, it's a 7, but this 7 will help me to find the ace, because 7 cards third in the deck, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards third in the deck is the first ace. So that 7 of spades just helped me, right? The next one will be very fast, upside down in just a second. There's the ace of diamonds, all right? I'm going to place the ace of diamonds there as well. Now the next one is the ace of hearts. I will spell ace of hearts. I will spell every letter. Ace, ace of hearts. H-E-A-R-T-S. And there we got the ace of hearts. And the last card is the ace of spades. So we will find the ace of spades. First we shuffle a little bit, just like this. And then we will cut the deck somewhere in the middle, just to find that last card, and that will be a beautiful card trick. It looks really professional. It's not that difficult to perform, so let's go straight into the tutorial. Alright my friends, welcome to the tutorial. To do this trick, we place the aces on the table in this order: spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. We also have 1 7 that we're going to use later upside down on the bottom of the deck. Now, at the end of the video, I will give you a very clever way to do it without the audience seeing you doing it. So right now I already have it here, so we can start the tutorial. But at the end of the video, stick around. I'll show you how you can put this card upside down without anyone noticing. The audience can shuffle the cards before you start as well. For the first ace, we're going to place small piles on the aces. The first ace needs to have 10 cards. So you're going to count 10 cards. I always do it in 3. Blocks of 3, 3, 6, 9, plus 1 is 10. So you can do it just when you're talking, 3, 6, 9, 10, and place it there. You don't want them to know that you're counting, all right? The second ace is the ace of diamonds. This will get a pile from the bottom, including the 7, which is upside down. So you're going to do it this way. You can also do it this way and place it here. Make sure that they don't see that there is a 7 upside down, all right? The other 2 doesn't matter. You just take half there, right? That's it. That's the setup. So we have 10 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You spread the cards. You're going to take the ace of clubs, turn it over. You're going to put it in the 5th position. So you're going to count very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. There will be the 5th position. It always has to be in the 5th position from the bottom, right? It's this one. If you want, you can put it a little bit more in the middle, so it looks like it's a little bit more in the middle of the card, but it's still in the 5th position. Very important. Put it all together, hold it in your hand. You're going to take the ace of diamonds, place it on top of this pile, and put the rest of the top of the pile on top. That means the 7 here is now on top of the ace of diamonds. All right? You never show it, but you can show the ace again, and you can also show that it's really going in the middle. Perfect. What you're going to do now, you're going to place this on a table. You're going to take this pile, put the ace on top. You're going to show the ace one more time. And while you're turning your hand, you're going to make a break. You're going to put your pinky underneath the ace, right? So this is a really nice way to do it. You push it back and there you have it. You're going to put this pile on top. on top of the ace. That's why you're holding the break here. Okay, and now you're going to put this on the table. The ace will be here on the bottom. And you're going to make small piles from the pile that is left in your hand. Small piles to give the impression that you're cutting and shuffling a little bit. All right. Now the last one is the ace of spades. You can turn it over and put all the other cards on top. So, perfect. Now the whole deck is ready to perform. You can explain with a little bit of magic. The first ace will turn itself over. All right, that's a 7. So now you're going to act, you're going to play that something went wrong. Oops, something went wrong, guys. I will solve it, all right? This is, of course, part of the trick. The first card has to be a 7. What you're going to do now, take the deck. You're going to do the 7. You're going to take this pile, turn it over, so all the cards will be face up. Then you're going to take this 7 together with the card that is laying next to it, which is the ace of diamonds. So you're going to take it together, hold a break again. So now you have 2 cards in your hand, like this. You're going to take it together, put it here on top, so there's a card behind. Put it together, make sure they don't see the card there, all right? And now you're going to count 7 cards. So you're going to explain to them that it's a 7, but the 7 will help you to find the next ace. So we're going to count 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The ace of clubs. There you got yourself the first ace. Turn this over, put it on top. Because of that ace that was upside down, if you're going to do it again, now the second time, the ace will be automatically upside down in the deck. So now the trick went well. You're going to take that ace, place it here on the table, and you saw what I did. I'm going to take this pile here, put this card there, and now you're going to put the remaining cards on top. Now if you're going to spell ace of hearts, you will come out automatically to the next ace. So we're going to spell ace, A-C-E, of hearts, H-E-A-R-T-S. The next card will automatically be the ace of hearts. Very, very cool. Now this card right here is the ace of spades. The cool thing right now is you can add this trick the way you want. There are multiple ways to do it. In the performance you saw me doing it this way. I'm going to take these cards. I'm going to take these cards and put it up on top of the ace of spades. I hold a break here. So now I'm going to put that to the bottom. There's the ace. Put that on top. So now the ace is right here. And I'm going to shoot it out of the deck. It's really, really cool to end this trick. What you're going to do, you're going to take half, put it in your other hand. So now the ace is right here. Use your thumb to press the ace a little bit out of the deck. Push it out a little bit. There it is. Put this hand right here to cover it, that it's sticking out now. Cover it. Then you're going to push the cards that are in front of the ace a little bit to cover the ace. So these cards right here, they go in front of the ace, because if you don't do it, they see the ace already sticking out. You want them to think that you're really shooting the card from the middle of the deck. So push this forward. Now you got yourself here 1 card, and you have to practice a little bit, but if you push it down like this and then let it go, it will shoot out. Let me show you. Then press and shoot it out. There you got it. Really, really cool. Right. I also promise you a clever way to get that 7 upside down on the bottom without anyone noticing. So let's say the audience shuffles the deck before you start the trick. Then you turn the deck over, you get the cards in your hand, and you show the audience, look, you shuffled really, really well. While you're doing that, you're looking for a 7. For example, I got a 7 right here. Put that 7 here, break the deck, put this pile upside down, and then you're going to steal that 7 and put it here underneath. You're going to hold it with your fingers, and now you stole it from here to here. So now the 7 is here. Use these fingers. I'm going to show it one more time quickly. You're going to look for a 7. There you see one. Put this upside down, cover it, steal the 7. Steal the 7 like so. There you have it. And put the remaining cards on top. So now, without them noticing, you got 1 7 upside down. And then you can start the trick. You can even shuffle a little bit more. Just keep that pile with 7 on the bottom. And you start the trick. counting 10 cards, blah, blah, blah. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Ciao.